Welcome Sagittarius to your August 2016 general reading. I'm also going to be incorporating some love messages throughout the reading as they pop up, as well as that I will be posting the mid-month love readings in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for those also. Let's see what's in store for Sagittarius for August. What are the messages and the advice for Sagittarius regarding the energies around them? And what advice can you give them for their highest good and for the highest good of all? Nice. There's been a lot of earth energy in the readings this month. So maybe there's a sense of groundedness coming in for a lot of people. There's a lot of earth in your reading here as well. It's almost dominated by the pentacles and earth energies. But let me just see what the general message here is. What can I pick up? You know, I do get a really nice energy actually. I get the energy of more groundedness and stability, like you actually overcome some challenges and you felt like you've had to exert a lot of energy to overcome the challenges. But it's starting to balance out for you. Numerologically, you have an 11. The spread is an 11. And there's been quite a few of those energies coming through in the readings as well. So there is a sense of balance coming, and there's also a sense of achievement and well done, because your positivity, your positive action and motivation and inspiration has led you to a sense of more stability and groundedness that's coming in for you for the month of August. Coming into August, you do feel quite grounded and satisfied. You feel like things are starting to take a turn, and it's like you've achieved something for yourself, a personal goal. Yeah, there's a personal goal, and there is a sense of personal achievement that you feel self-satisfied with. Quite happy as well, actually. What you're in the dark about? It's an interesting card, the Five of Pentacles. I've had that come up a few times. The Five of Pentacles, though, in this position, what you're in the dark about. Maybe you've gotten yourself out of a situation financially. Maybe there was some sort of challenges you've had to overcome with business or finances. But maybe you're not quite sure about why they happened. How you got yourself into that muddle. I also get that there's a sense of fear that you might end up there again. Whatever was in the past and that you've had to overcome and you've worked through, I feel like you're afraid of going back there. You're afraid of disappointment, and you're afraid of lack of getting yourself into a situation where you're out in the cold again. Be careful of your fears, because they might be self-fulfilling, especially if they've got a lot of energy in them in the subconscious mind. Why you're in the dark about this? I think you're still learning something. I do get a feeling of learning, that whatever the situation you're in, or that has been progressing, because this is a progression, it's a period of learning for you. It's like you're learning something new. Or you will be learning still. You'll still be learning, even though you've learned up to this point. There's more to do. There's more to learn. Because there's things that you don't understand or you don't know. You don't know the mechanics or the machinations of a process or a situation. Business-wise, maybe you don't quite understand how it all fits together, how it all works, and how you can prevent any kind of situations that leave you with debts or having to recover from difficult financial situations. So intuitively understanding something is like a true knowing of something, instinctively knowing something. Maybe you're not trusting your instinct. And I guess you're learning through the process of trial and error. Maybe you've learned through having had the challenges, through gut and determination, but now incorporating some instinct and higher knowing and understanding. I'm being drawn to the two pillars for some reason. I just need to focus on that a little bit. I get the message I'm getting is a duality of nature. There's two sides to you. Maybe there's two sides to how you present yourself. Maybe there's a side of you that comes across as quite confident and self-reliant, but then the subconscious is very fearful and fearing of lack. And those two are existing at the same time, and they have equal weight. It's interesting, these two are right next to each other. And this is indicative of the abundance and the lack in your consciousness and your subconsciousness or your superconscious mind. And the superconscious can have just as much power as your conscious mind, if not more, because if we don't know or we don't understand something, it rules us rather than the other way around. But if we're conscious of something, then we are aware of it and we can change it and we can manipulate it and we can guide it in the right direction. So your superconscious in this area needs to be delved into. You need to dig it up a little bit to find out where this comes from, this fear of lack comes from. Now I'm talking about financials here because I'm seeing a lot of pentacles, so I'm just going with the obvious. But this could relate to a number of different situations. If you're studying something, you probably fear of failure. You're quite competent, but you fear failure, and that fear of failure is holding you back. It's sabotaging you in some way. What are the other possibilities? Either way, you can relate this to situations of growth and abundance and security and stability. And on the one hand, you're showing that. On the other hand, there's that niggling feeling that you get in your belly, or wherever you feel it, that is telling you don't quite believe this. Maybe you don't deserve it. Maybe you feel like you don't deserve it. So just watch for that. Watch for the Five of Pentacles in that respect. Your advice card is the King of Pentacles. Interesting. I've had him come up a lot in all the readings, actually. In this position, it's saying to take the position of control, of what I got was fake it till you make it kind of situation. But the king isn't faking. He really does have everything. But if you don't feel that, if you feel like this is kind of ruling you in some way, forge ahead anyway and take control of the situation. Lead. Be a leader. You're flourishing, but what you want to do is solidify what you've gained and look at ways how you can become the king. What more do you need to do? That's the other message I'm getting. What more do you need to do to become the king? I feel like there will be some sort of learning involved in whatever this process is. You will be looking ahead and taking up some form of learning or study or not so much introspection. It's actually more of some sort of physical understanding or learning that you will be doing. Higher studies, or you're kind of at the beginning of something new, some sort of new understanding or learning. Patience is involved in whatever this is. If you're taking action to work on your financial situation and growth, you will need to be patient and apply reasoned judgment and concerted effort over a period of time to achieve it. What you're headed towards for the month of August or towards the end of August is a sense of balance, financially, energetically, stability-wise, security-wise. There is a sense of the balance of give and take, balancing out your resources, asking for help as well. Maybe you might need to ask for help in order to achieve certain goals. Here I feel like there's growth. There's a lot of growth happening here, and stability. Growth. You have stability underneath you, and there is the opportunities for growth, and the growth will come with some concerted effort and time. What the King of Pentacles is also indicating here is to be ambitious and to apply steady action to achieve steady progress, I guess is the best way of saying it. To be committed as well to a course of action, be committed to whatever you are focused on for the month of August. And the King of Pentacles is also organized. So there's a sense of needing to be organized in order to move forward. And hard work. Pentacles are the earth energy, and that's about slow plodding, but it's hard work. They're ready and they're willing to put action and persevere with something. So you need to put in a lot of effort to get things moving, and you have to be aware of that. But I think you're already doing that anyway. You're already applying yourself and moving forward. There's more to do. There's still more to do, but things will start to become a little bit easier, and you will get some support and assurance that you're on the right path. In a relationship situation, if we're looking at it for love readings, again, it is look at your motivations and what are those sabotaging thoughts or actions or experiences from the past that are affecting you currently. You're kind of solid within yourself. You've worked hard to gain a sense of achievement or a sense of stability. But there is still some sabotaging energy from your past that you're not aware of. Be committed to, if it is a relationship or finding stability in a relationship, because that the Pentacles look at that aspect as well, finding stability in a relationship, looking towards that, being committed. There is commitment there. I do feel like there's a give and take. There is it's a learning process as well, but there is stability and commitment. But I do feel like there's a singularity of energy here. So it's being committed to your own journey as well. What's important to you first and foremost. And understanding your subconscious mind that might sabotage you when you are in relationships. You've put a lot of energy, so if this is a love relationship, you've put a lot of energy into it, and I feel like you're overcoming the challenges. You are working towards growth in the relationship, and just keep persevering a little bit more, because ultimately you will be working towards or receiving the give and take of a relationship. On a physical level, you'll feel the balance of that on a physical level. I want to pull a card from the Midnight Sun Tarot, which might give me an extra message or clarity. Oh, goodness. A few things popping out, but I'll take that one. Three of Wands. An interesting card of fire energy competing against the earth energy. But it's not too dissimilar in this deck in that it's indicating growth and improvement, working towards stability, more of a stronger foundation. And definitely this reading with the Pentacles, it says you have it, but it's like you're looking for more. You want to really solidify, both financially and on a material level, something, whether it's work related or career or business or relationship. You're working towards more of that. You're working towards more commitment, but you're ultimately working towards improvement. And that's what the Three of Wands here is, and it's action oriented as well, because the Three of Wands in this deck refers to the sun in Aries, and that's a forceful, fiery energy. It's illuminated, so it's like you're on the right track, and more action is needed. I guess it relates to the Seven of Wands as well. More action is needed, and you're aware of that, and you're willing to put the effort in, and you will see the growth and the sprouting of new growth, and the flowers, and the grass is growing, and everything is working well. Don't think there's much more that I have to say. It's more of an energetic thing here, and it just all feels like it's all headed in the right direction. Although I do want to mention that a predominance of any kind of energy, like the predominance of the Pentacles in this spread, can tend to, if unbalanced, lead to being stuck. So to keep the motivation going, you need to keep up with the action. You need to keep feeding yourself with passion and positivity and action in order for the earth energy to keep moving and keep improving and growing. So keep with the momentum in order for the Pentacles not to become too bogged down with that earthy, muddy, stuck energy. I don't feel that, but when there is too much of one particular energy, that can happen. And because it's a general reading, I want to emphasize that for you all, because it's going to manifest in different ways for each of you. So I hope that's useful. All the best for August, Sagittarius, and look forward to hearing your comments on this reading. I'd like to know how this plays out for you all. I'll see you all soon.